Welcome to Trove from the National Library of Australia. When you go to the website, you'll first see a pop-up concerning cultural advice. As you can see, this is intended for First Nations people. You can click Show Cultural Advice if needed, otherwise close the box. The homepage changes regularly and displays various ways to explore Australia's collections. To search Trove, simply type a word or phrase into the search box. It will search all the sections except websites. Today I'm using the search Yvonne Gourmetry, the Narrandjeri artist. As you scroll down the results page, you can see the first 3 results in each of the categories, as well as the total number of results in each category. We'll begin by looking at the Books and Libraries results, either by scrolling down and clicking on the category at the top. As we scroll down the results, you can see on the right-hand side different ways to refine the results. I frequently use Access to locate freely available online material, or Date to find more recent publications. Let's look at the free access. To find the online version, click on a title. Scroll down to Read and click. Under the free access, you'll see a description and a small arrow indicating an external link. Click on the description and then any other links needed. To borrow one of the print books, click on the title, then click on Borrow. It will show which libraries in Australia have this book, and you can see that 17 libraries in South Australia have this book. You can then contact the library to borrow it. If you're a one-card holder, even if your library does not have the book, you can request it through them, and it will be sent to you. Unfortunately, our library does not appear in Trove. Now, if we go back to the categories, there are other places where there is freely available online content to find. Let's look at music, audio, and video. Here, the access on the right-hand side is misleading. If you scroll through the results, you'll find quite a few at ABC Radio National. If we click on one of these, and then on Borrow, you'll see a link to ABC Radio National, which will in fact take you to an online recording of the interview. We'll also look at newspapers, and the quickest way to get there is at the top. You'll notice there's no access option on the right-hand side, and that's because they're all freely available through Trove. Instead, there are options to refine by place and date. Clicking on the first one takes us directly to the newspaper scan with accompanying OCR. You can simply drag the newspaper around to see the full short article. Before I leave you to explore Trove at your leisure, we'll have a quick look at websites and lists. Again, just click at the top to get to websites. We see over 30,000 results, but they are grouped by website. Click on the first, we can see the web page. Going back to the results, you can see that just clicking on the back arrow won't take you back. Instead, right-click on the back arrow and select from the drop-down arrow to get back to your results. And finally, lists. Lists are produced by Trove members. It costs nothing to join, and you can produce your own list. I'll log in so you can see. When I do, you can see there is a list for Yvonne, and it's private. It's not the only list I've made. As you can see here, most of them are public, which means you can find by searching under lists. This is a handy feature when you're researching a topic. You can keep a list of what you find to save time later on. And that's Trove, folks.